Hey Aries, it's your girl Lisa back with another video. How you guys doing? Um I missed you guys. This is for my Aries sun, moon, rising and Venus signs. All right. I'm going to do something a little different today, guys. I am going to, and I'm sorry I didn't hit you guys with a end of the month March reading. I was very busy with putting products on my website, lesaddrake.com. I'll link that below. Just yummy stuff for the immune system. Yeah, all that stuff. I have some tinctures here that helps with stress, your immune system, high in vitamins and minerals, a lot of antiviral remedies and stuff like that. So we'll talk about that kind of stuff in another video. But right now, I got a new deck. Oh my gosh, it's called the Moonology deck. Oh, it's amazing. So what I'm going to do, Aries, what I'm going to do today, I'm going to do something a little different. So I'm going to do what's on your mind. What's holding you back, and what you need to know. Okay, I just thought about that right now. All right. What's on your mind, what's holding you back, and what you need to know. All right. Oh, okay. Aries, like inspiration. All right, let's go. All right, for my Aries. Sun, moon, rising, and Venuses. All right, what's on their mind, Spirit? What's on their mind for my Aries? Okay, let's just get right into it, right? And this is still my new deck that I'm enjoying. All right, for my Aries, what? Oh, okay, so, goodness, the first one is, we got the Devil card. Yes. And the Devil card, Aries, that's basically about, in the original Rider-Waite-Smith deck, you see two people that are kind of chained to each other. But when the Devil card comes up, it's basically about feeling stuck, right? Feeling stuck, feeling like you're in some type of bondage, feeling like you don't have the power to change your present circumstances. And that makes sense, right? You might feel like, oh, we're all quarantined and we're sequestered in our homes and stuff like that. And you might feel like you're feeling a little scared and helpless, like what's going to go on, like what's going to happen, with my job or my rent or my mortgage, or when could we leave the house? You know what I'm saying? This is basically feeling like you're stuck. It also means, every card means so many things, Aries, but what this card also means is that there might be some type of lower vibrational types of things you might be doing. Like, it's about addictions, it's about like lower energy type of activities. There might be, you might be not really eating right, not really thinking right. You might be binging on foods, or just developing habits or lifestyle changes that are not really conducive for your overall health, be it, you know, toxic type of behaviors or stuff like that. And it very well could just be, you just feeling that you would like to break free from the current situation, but you're feeling like you can't. And I feel like everybody's feeling that way, right? So again, what did we say, Aries? We said, what you're thinking, what you can do. No, what you're thinking. Oh my gosh, I should have wrote it down, Aries, right? What you're thinking. What you can do, and then just another message. Okay. So, all right. So what you can do Okay. So right now, Aries is feeling a little limited, right? A little limited in feeling bound, feeling like you are just not in control of your life right now. Okay. So that's what's on your mind, Aries. You feel a little restricted. You feel a little limited and bound to whatever situation is on your mind. Okay. And even if it is not the quarantine, it could be about something else, right? You feel like things could be going better, but you feel like things are like out of your control, right? And what can Aries do about that? Okay, so what you can do about that, Aries, we have the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is basically, he's like the knight, in shining armor. So basically, what does the knight in shining armor do? They save, right? So you can save yourself by, because this feels like bondage. And he's like, the savior. He comes in with love. He comes in, he's bearing a gift. There's something in his cup. So related to this spread that we are, talking about right now is basically, I would say what I'm feeling is, kind of accept where you are right now, because the Knight of Cups is about, just love. His heart is open. He's accepting. He's not judgmental. Of course, he's the knight, so, he's not yet the king. So he hasn't perfected everything yet. The knights often get things wrong as they are human, right? And they're on their way to becoming the king. But this is about like just accepting the situation right now. And don't be so hard with yourself, Aries. Don't be so hard with yourself. All right. And just he sees, look at the imagery, right? So the imagery is everything in tarot. We talked about this before, Aries. And you see how there's mountains ahead of him, right? You see the mountains. Mountains are symbolism of, just obstacles. So he sees that there's obstacles ahead of him. As you see, you might feel bounded right now, right, Aries? You might feel like there's some limitations, in your life. But keep an open heart. Keep an open heart. And I would say open your mind to other creative endeavors, because the Knight of Cups is about, he's also creative. He comes up with creative things and creative ways to express himself, so this might be also, Aries, you might have some creative type of talents. Now's the time. If you're in the house, this might be a good time for you to, explore like the creative side of yourself, right? You might write songs. You might have like a sketch pad at the house. You might want to journal. You might want to start something that you're passionate about, right? The Knight of Cups, he's like a passionate kind of guy. He has a lot of passion in his heart. So you might want to, let me get some more guidance on this. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. So we have I'm seeing, Aries, the Ace of Rods, and it's in reverse. So it's saying that you might not be feeling so creative right now because you might be feeling bound, right? You might, Aries, you guys just can't keep still, right? You like dun 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 dun, right? You guys like to move around, and just having to stay home. It's just like, right? So it's like just this whole quarantine is just blowing the air right out of your sails, right? And then now you're being forced, to take this rest, right? You're being forced to rest and be still, and it's not the best thing for you. Like you're feeling enclosed. You're feeling like you can't get out of a situation right now with all this going on, right? Okay, so that's what I'm getting, Aries. think of something that you're good at and that you love to do that you can do from home. I don't know if you want to start like an online business, or if there's a product, or if there's something that you would like to sell, or if you want to go online and just start like a blog site and just, talk about how you're feeling, or if you want to write songs, or if you want to, I don't know, but just maybe something creative, you know? All right. And any other message for my Aries out there for um, the beginning of April? Like, I'm not sure if we're going to do this as like a whole April or the beginning of April. I don't know if this is just going to be the April reading, but yeah, I'm thinking like just, yeah, the first 2 weeks of April. Let's see. All right. For my Aries, any final message for my Aries? Okay. Oopsies. Okay. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. All right. That's what this card is saying. I don't know if I'm going to read it. I think, you know what? I just got this deck, and let me see here. Let's see if I don't find it. Oh, wait. All right. Okay. So this is basically saying that, have you been have you been so head in the clouds that you've lost touch with reality? If so, take this card as a sign that you need to pay attention and make a concerted effort to move toward your goals, Aries. Okay. Like, do something, towards your goals, right? That, that you're passionate about. The more practical steps that you take, the better. It's time to find an inner balance between your responsibilities and your dreams. Meditate and even visualize on your question, and the solutions to your issues may now come through very clearly. If you're currently in a tricky situation, this card can be a message from the cosmos for you. All right. So just balance your spirituality with your practicality. Look at that beautiful card. Oh, wow. Um, and the additional meaning to this card is, to meditate daily. Just sit with yourself and see what comes to you. All right, Aries. Um, and also follow your intuition. And avoid substance abuse. So this is talking about some type of addictions, like also, and we talked about that earlier, Aries, with this card. We talked about, some low level behaviors and when I say low level, I mean, like lower vibrational, kind of taking you away from like your highest potential, right? So this could be, if we're stuck in the house, we might be binging on food. We might be engaging in habits or developing new habits that kind of take us away from like our highest self, right? We might be upset because we're out of work, or we might be upset because, we're not seeing progress on our goals. But again, Aries, have faith. You know what I'm saying? Just think to yourself, even though this time is going on right now, what could I be doing better? Right? Instead of, just staying in the house, what can I be doing to, change up, change the energy? You can get up, you could walk outside, find a park. But basically this card, speaks of those kind of habits we fall into when we're just like letting go of ourselves, and if you find yourself getting upset about something or being critical of yourself, just, be gentle with yourself and keep your heart open, and just know that everything we're all going through on a global level, this is going to be temporary. I have my own views about it. I think there's going to be a major shift with humanity. All right. There needs to be. And what's happening is globally, because there needs to be a global energetic shift as we ascend, right? Our consciousness. So anyway, right here, Aries, basically, I'm just seeing here for you to be gentle with yourself. And there might be some obstacles still ahead, but you got this, okay? And this might be a good time for you to focus on, that stuff that, your skills and your gifts and your talents that you were kind of putting on the back seat. I should start doing this. Now is a good time that if you can, if this quarantine isn't limiting you, um, or if it is, you could still even develop the drafts, develop those, the plans for when certain stores are open or venues are open. You could, you'll have a plan for, you'll be ready, because right now you have the time to study your craft, right? Something that you believe in, something that you're passionate about. And, right now you're just being forced to kind of rest and reset and recuperate. And again, you might not be feeling so creative right now, but if you sit there and meditate on what it is that you really do want for your life, Aries, you got this. You actually got this. You absolutely do. Okay, well, I'll see you in 2 weeks. All right. And again, check out my website, LESADDRAKE. I got some goodies on there, some remedies that will help boost your immune system and also relax you, help you sleep. A lot of times, like right now, a lot of people are having a difficulty falling asleep. So I have a sleep well formula. I have a relax formula for people that are stressed. I have a valerian root formula. Elderberry. I have an elderberry formula that was very potent and it's antiviral. It knocks out the flu, prevents the flu. And I have some more stuff on there. Herbal iron. It's a very potent remedy with, I think, 5 different herbs. It's natural. It's non-constipating. And I also have sea moss on my website. So check it out, guys. And comment. Let me know what you think. All right. Bye, Aries.